I'm sure you've all heard what happened last night at the Met Gala. Now, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who's the congresswoman from New York, the far-left activist who somehow became a politician, wore this very, very interesting costume, Tax the Rich, a very far-left publicity stunt to, well, seek attention, as usual, and she did. So, well done, AOC, for getting all the attention, apart from a couple of others with their weird costumes. But that's the point of the Met Gala. Now, this fundraising that goes towards the arts in New York, that's a different topic. I'm going to get into it. But in case you haven't seen this, there's a massive backlash because this tax the rich stunt is actually against the poor and the working classes. Watch this.
My God, tax the rich. What a model, AOC. Wow, I didn't know you model as well. Damn.
Oh no, look at us, drinking our champagne in our expensive dresses, hanging out with our rich people and rich friends, and yes, we want to tax the rich. Firstly, she's essentially taxing all her friends. And the majority of those people in Hollywood who don't even pay their own taxes properly, not really sure what this mentality is, firstly, because this event itself, to get a ticket, it's $30,000 for a ticket, and then on top of it, $275,000 tickets for the table if you want to get a group table in general. And her dress was, of course, custom designed, over $1,000 just for the dress itself. Now, the problem with tax the rich mentality that comes from people like Bernie Sanders and AOC and all the others is that they make a lot of young people think that the rich are not paying any taxes. So they say, well, we should tax them. The top 1% in America pay 40% of the taxes in the US. Not only that, there are, of course, a lot of the people at the top who try to avoid paying the full tax, and that has to be addressed. So that's done. We get it. Done. And it's not just the top. A lot of the middle classes also avoid paying taxes. So that's the problem that has to be addressed for the wide range of society overall. The issue is, if you want to overtax the rich, you're going to bring down investment, you're going to have fewer jobs, and you're going to discourage people from getting out of poverty. They don't really understand the massive backlash. The second issue is that the events like the Met Gala, you have a point where, yes, you raise funds for the Metropolitan Museum of Arts, the Costume Institute in New York, and it's fine. I'm absolutely fine with charities who exist for every single industry, every single area. Everything has to be supported, and there are a lot of causes. But AOC and people like her who are now hanging around with the Hollywood lobbies who are spending millions of pounds on these priorities, as opposed to the fact that they say people in America are dying. Every single person in America is now in poverty, according to people like Bernie Sanders. Then where is your priority, AOC? When it comes to helping the poor, her solution is to take the money from the people and then giving it to the other people. So you take it from one pocket, you give it to the other side. When it comes to spending her own money, then, well, yeah, let's just fund the arts. Nothing else. When was the last time you saw AOC actually caring about an issue that affected poor people and the working classes in America, that she did something useful? Nope, we're still waiting for that, AOC. We're still waiting for Bernie Sanders to realize how basic economics works. So these people are going against against the rich, the concept of rich, because that word, it would make it sound like everybody is a bunch of villains. Now, there are a lot of people at the top that I disagree with. I'm against corporatism. And that's the problem for America. America has become very, very corporatist, and you have to bring it down. You can't continue having big government and big business go hand in hand. But the solution is not socialism. The solution is true free market capitalism. Limited government, no monopolies, no corporations going hand in hand with government regulations. Allow people to start enterprises, allow people to get out of poverty, stop overtaxing people. Because these people are not just taxing the top, they're taxing every single person from the bottom, the middle classes, to the top as well. So this is the rant that I just had to make, because this is just getting absolutely ridiculous. A lot of people just going on Instagram and Twitter, looking at these pictures and say, oh, she's so brave, going to this massive expensive event where all her rich friends and powerful, influential friends who go there, pretend to be victims and say, we are the voices of the ordinary people on the streets of not just America, but apparently the rest of the planet. I do want to say a massive thank you to every single person who's now from here have joined us on the new channel, the new website, mytc.co.uk. It's all because of you guys that we can continue telling the truth and talking about the things that the mainstream media are not talking about. So if you want to support the channel and counter the complacency of the mainstream media, go to mytc.co.uk, check out the website and see what we're going to do over there.